Practice. Good morning. Welcome to yoga. And we're going to begin on our backs today. So go ahead and move anything you're sitting on off to the side and please come to lay down. Take your time getting down here. And once you do come onto your back, go ahead and hug your knees into your chest for a moment. It might feel good just to gently rock from side to side on the spine, especially around the mid and lower back. Good. Then bring the knees to stillness and bring your arms down by your sides. So the knees are still in toward the chest, arms are by your sides. With your inhale, lift your arms toward the ceiling and then all the way overhead, knuckles on the floor above you. Then exhale, reach back up toward the ceiling and bring your arms back down. We'll do that again. Inhale, arms lifting up and over. Exhale, arms reaching up and back down again. One more time with just the arms. Inhale, lifting up and over. Exhale, reaching up and back down. So move the arms in the same fashion as before, but with the inhale, also extend the legs toward the ceiling. So inhale, reach the arms up and over. Extend the legs toward the ceiling, pull the toes back, reaching through the heels. Then exhale, bend the knees and bring the arms back down. Good, let's do that again. Inhale, arms reach up and over, legs extend toward the ceiling, pull the toes back. Then exhale, bring it all back in. Try to keep your lower back grounded here. Inhale, reach the arms overhead, legs toward the ceiling, pulling the toes back. Exhale back in. Let's do a few more, okay? Inhale, reach. Exhale, return. Inhale, reach. Exhale, return. Two more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, return. And then inhale, come into the pose. Reach the arms for head, legs toward the ceiling, and stay. Pull the toes back on both feet. Feel your lower back ground to the floor and breathe. And then try to have the legs as perpendicular to the floor as you can manage. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, bring the knees in and bring the arms down. You can hug the legs in if you'd like to. And take an adjusting breath here. Good. And then still on our backs, go ahead and extend your arms out to the side, making a T shape with your body. Knees are still drawn in. Take a deep breath in. With your exhale, go ahead and drop the knees to the right side. Then inhale, bring the knees back to center. And exhale, drop the knees to the left side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, knees to the right. Inhale, back. Exhale, knees to the left. Inhale, back. Keep going on your own, exhaling to a side. Inhaling to center. And as you move the knees from side to side, try to keep the shoulders and arms grounded to the floor as much as you can. Just a couple more times. Good. And as you drop your knees to the right this time, go ahead and just keep them there for a few breaths. Dropping the knees to the right. And try to ground your left shoulder and left arm. You can even turn your chin to the left away from the knees if you'd like. Good. Then bring the knees back to center with your next inhale. And then exhale, take the knees to the left. And try to ground your right shoulder and right arm. Maybe even turning the chin to the right for a few moments. Good. All right. From here, go ahead and unwind. Hug the knees in again. Good. And then from here, go ahead and roll to your right side and come up to hands and knees. Table pose, please. Taking your time with that transition. Good. And once you're on hands and knees, go ahead and look forward, inhale. Then exhale, sink back into child's pose, seat to the heels, forehead to the floor. Then inhale up to hands and knees. Please curl the toes under. Lift the hips into the air, downward facing dog. Good. Now it's the first down dog of class, so go ahead and walk it out a bit, pressing a heel to the floor as you bend the opposite knee. One leg, then the other. And as you do so, as you're feeling this length in the back of the legs, also feel length in your spine. So the hip bones are reaching toward the ceiling behind you, flattening out your back. And we're breathing here. Good. Inhale, float down onto hands and knees. Release the feet. Exhale, child's pose for a moment. Good. Then back up to hands and knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Now, once you're in down dog, inhale, come into plank pose, straight line push-up position. Or you can bring your knees down if you need to here. With your exhale, go ahead and bend your elbows in towards your waist. Chest comes 1 inch from the floor. Come onto the tops of the feet. Press the arms straight, take the shoulders back. Knees are off the ground here, upward facing dog. And then exhale, feel a pull behind the navel. That brings you back into downward facing dog. Good, let's do that again. Inhale, plank or knees down. Exhale, chest 1 inch from the floor. Come onto the tops of the feet. Upward facing dog. Inhale, straighten the arms. And then exhale, pull back into downward facing dog. Let's do this a few more times. Inhale, plank. Exhale, 1 inch from the floor. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Plank. 1 inch. Upward. Downward. Good, let's do one more time. Plank pose. 1 inch from the floor. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Good, taking an adjusting breath here. And then from here, go ahead and walk your hands back to meet your feet, coming into the standing forward fold. It's okay if the knees are bending here. And release the shoulders, release the head, the arms hang heavy. Good, and then go ahead and bend your knees a bit more and inhale, roll yourself all the way up to standing, single vertebrae at a time. The head is the last to lift. Good, feeling sensation. Wonderful. All right, we're going to move into our arm swings next. Just a reminder, this is a 3-part inhale through the nose and one powerful exhale out of the mouth with the movement. All right. The movement today will be feet about hip width apart. Inhale, arms up. Inhale, arms back. Inhale, arms up. And then exhale, you're going to bend the knees, drop the body down, sweep the arms behind you to inhale, come up for the next round. So that was kind of slow motion. We'll do it much quicker than that. All right. But again, inhaling through the nose, exhaling out of the mouth, and we're going to go for about 2 minutes. So pace yourself. All right. Good. Finding your breath. Again, feet stacking underneath the hips. And when you're ready, inhale up, inhale back, inhale up, exhale, drop. Inhale up, inhale back, inhale up, exhale, drop. Inhale, 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 exhale. Swinging it out. That powerful exhale too. Feel the navel pull into the body and up, especially as you drop down, feeling the belly push into the thighs to help reinforce that powerful exhalation, clearing out the lungs, clearing out your respiratory system in general. And also try to feel the full range of motion of your shoulders all the way up and all the way back. Again, finding a pace you can maintain. We're going to go for about 1 more minute. It's okay if you have to slow things down here. Try to keep moving if you can. Fifteen more seconds. 3, 2, last one. And back to standing. Feel sensation, your breath rate, your heart rate feeling in the body. And the energy moving this morning. With your inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. If you can, hold the breath in at the top for 3, 2, 1. Exhale through your mouth, release the arms down. Again, reach up and over, inhale. Holding the breath in for 3, 2, 1. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, reach. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, so for part 2 of that exercise, take your feet about shoulder width apart. And if you're standing forward on your mat, it would be mat width apart. Toes pointing outward slightly. And we're just going to swing from side to side. Swinging from side to side. And your back heel lifts up so that the hips can move with you. And the arms are gently drumming on the sides of the body. Side to side. We're doing this for about a full 2 minutes as well. So just find a rhythm here that suits you. And because we are constantly twisting, that breath can become shallow. So deepen it if you notice it kind of stopping or becoming almost non-existent. Breathe. And checking in with your breath, deepening it again if you need to. side to side, unwinding tension in the spine. And that drumming on the sides of the body is helping to stimulate the internal organs there, the kidney, the liver. Can also be quite grounding. Just a little bit longer. 3, 2, and 1. Unwind to center. Feeling sensation once again. What's going on in this body? Good. And then keeping your feet about mat width apart or about as wide as your shoulders. Interlace your fingers at your lower back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Lift your arms off your back. Bend your knees a bit here. And then hinge at the hips. Fold forward. Taking the arms off the back as far as they'll go. And feel those shoulder blades kind of knitting towards one another and slipping up towards your neck. Good. And then staying in the forward fold, release the arms, hands toward the floor. With your inhale, press palms to shins, come halfway up here, chest parallel to the floor. And then exhale, fold back down. And then inhale, sweep the arms out to the sides of the strong back, lift yourself all the way up to standing. Then bring the palms to your heart. Feeling for a moment. Good. And then we'll move into a sun salutation next. So go ahead and step to the top of your mat, whichever direction that is for you, and have your feet about hip width apart again. Palms to your heart. And take a moment to find that breath. And with your next inhale, sweep your arms down, back, and up. Then exhale, bend your knees, sweep your arms behind you as you drop the body down. Keep the knees bent as you lift the arms up into chair pose. Stay here for your exhale. Inhale, straighten the knees, reaching up. And then exhale, hinge at the hips and swan dive, fold forward and down. Pressing palms to shins, come halfway up here. Exhale, release down and take your right foot way back foot flat on the floor, toes pointing forward about 45 degrees. There's an inner rotation to the right hip. Bend the left knee, sweep the arms forward and up into warrior one. Good, stay for the exhale. Inhale, straighten the left knee. Think about hinging at the hips. And exhale, fold the chest down over the left thigh. Stay for the inhale. And then exhale, bend the front knee and step back to downward facing dog. Inhale into plank pose or knees down. Exhale, chest 1 inch from the floor. Come onto the tops of the feet, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, and down dog, lift the right leg high into the air. Exhale, swing or carry, step the right foot forward. Get it between the hands, help it through if you need to. Back foot turns flat to the floor, toes pointing forward about 45 degrees. Bend the right knee, inhale, warrior one. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Hinge at the hips. Exhale, fold down over the right leg. Stay for the inhale. And exhale, step the left foot forward. Palms to shins, halfway up. And exhale, release. Inhale, sweep the arms out to the side. Nice, strong back as you lift all the way up. And palms to the heart. Good, let's do that again. Inhale, sweep the arms down, back, and up. Exhale, bend the knees, drop down, chair prep. Inhale, chair pose. Good, straighten the knees, inhale. And exhale, swan dive, fold forward. Palms to shins, halfway up. Exhale, release down. This time, step your left foot back. Back foot flat, bend the right knee. Inhale, come up for warrior one. Staying for the exhale. Then inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, fold strong over it. Deep breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Plank pose. 1 inch from the floor. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. In down dog, lift the left leg up. Exhale, step it on through. Back foot flat to the floor again, toes pointing forward slightly. Bend the left knee. Warrior one. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, hinge at the hips over it. Deep breath in here. And exhale, step the right foot forward. Palms to shins halfway up. Exhale, fold down. Sweep the arms out to the sides. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, bend the knees. Sweep the arms behind you, chair prep. Inhale, chair pose. Good, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Palms to shins. And down. Step the right foot back this time, back foot flat. Warrior one. Good, straighten the leg. And fold over it. Deep breath in. Downward facing dog. Plank. 1 inch from the floor. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg lifts and steps. Back foot flat, warrior one. Come on up, inhale. Good, straighten the knee. Fold over it. Deep breath in. And exhale, step forward. Palms to shins halfway up. Exhale, release. Sweeping the arms out to the sides, come all the way up. Again, exhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms behind you, chair prep, chair pose. Lift and fold. Palms to shins. Exhale down, step the left foot back this time. Back foot flat, warrior one, come on up. Good, straighten the knee and fold over it. Deep breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Plank pose. 1 inch from the floor. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. In down dog, lift the left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Back foot flat, warrior one. Good, straighten the knee. Exhale, fold over it. Deep breath in. Exhale, step forward. Palms to shins, inhale. Exhale, down. Sweeping the arms out to the sides, come all the way up. One more time through this flow. Bend the knees, sweep it back. Chair pose. Lift and fold. Halfway. And down, right foot steps. Warrior one. Straighten the knee. Fold over it. Deep breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Moving through our middle flow, plank. 1 inch. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg lifts and steps. Back foot flat, warrior one. Good, straighten the knee. Exhale, fold over it. Deep breath in. And exhale, step forward. Palms to shins. And down. Sweep the arms out to the sides, come all the way up. And palms to your heart. Good. Take a moment, just feel sensation, your breath rate, your heart rate, feeling in the body from that movement. Take a deep breath in and out. And then go ahead and fold forward, standing forward fold. And from here, transition to downward facing dog. Inhale, float gently down onto hands and knees. Exhale, child's pose. Seat to the heels, forehead toward the floor. Good. Now in in child's pose, staying in child's pose, go ahead and walk your hands off the right side of your yoga mat, reaching the hands to the right, especially reaching through that left arm. And as you do so, sink your hips toward the floor. Your head can relax. Wonderful. And then carefully walk your hands back to center and take your hands off the left side of your yoga mat. Reaching through that right arm, feeling the right hip ground down toward the heel. Good. And then carefully walk the hands back to center. Just taking an adjusting breath here. Good. Then go ahead and roll yourself up to a seat, sitting on the heels. Reach your arms toward the ceiling. Inhale. And keep reaching up. Big extension through the sides of the body. And deep breath in. And then exhale, release the arms on down. Good. Taking a deeper breath, bringing your awareness back. All right, so that is our class for this morning. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. Have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.